Welcome to Ethan Wilson's. Oh, right there.
Go.
Welcome back to Ethan's guide for bass fishing. Here we go. What's his name? The Paul. What's his name? Jake.
Logan. Jake.
Here we go. I don't know. People that actually watch Disney Channel.
I don't know. I've never seen Disney Channel.
First rule: take care of your pole. Step 2: rig up your pole. That's what we're going to show you right now. Getting close. Come in close. As you can see, Alex here has a rusty hook. We gotta fix this problem. So we've got our hooks here. Now you can always reuse your weight. Always reuse your weight. Never throw it away just because it's been there for a long time.
Obviously.
A cutting object. I'm gonna use this. As you can see here, the string here is rotten pretty much up to here. So just you want to cut a pretty good ways up here, just to make sure you've got nice fresh string.
Correct. And you flip the bail so you can pull the...
always have it open where you can have your extra string. So then, obviously, weight goes first. I always forget that.
Yeah, me too.
I always put the hook on, then I'm like...
And then I throw it out into the water and it doesn't go anywhere.
Now this is what Alex always asks me. Point tip goes in first because it makes sense that you want, as you're pulling it in, you want it to go up.
Cover the hook, yeah.
And cover the knot. Now you're probably already wondering, is he going to show us how to do a special knot? You bet. Don't reuse your hook because that's what we were taking.
That's what we were taking off to not reuse.
These hooks are size 3/0. Alright, here's the special knot. Right here. Go in the hole. Now if you're blind, too bad. You're gonna go in. You're not gonna just tie some square knots. That's not how it works. Now you would tie it just like a normal square knot, but put your finger in this hole so that you don't accidentally lose it. And twist this around 5 times. You can do 4 at the least. 5 times. 5. Then go through like you're tying a square knot. And then when you do that, don't tie it. Come back through.
And stick it through the hole you just made.
Stick it through the hole that you just made. And don't do this to tie it. You want to get that knot just where it's touching, and then grab the hook because you want the knot to set down
onto the hook.
Onto the hook, instead of it just coming right off. And when you pull it up,
you'll see
it should all kind of poop up.
Slide down together.
And it will poop up, just like I said that, and you'll understand what I mean. And when it does that, it's a slip knot. So when the bass takes it, it pulls. It
gets tighter.
It's only going to get tighter.
So unless your line breaks, it's not going anywhere.
And if you get enough, you'll have it to where when you finish the knot, you'll have plenty of slack.
Yeah.
Now don't cut all of your slack off, because then if it were to slip down a little bit,
it comes out.
It comes out. So leave a little bit, not too much, but about that is like the perfect. That is the perfect amount right there. We're gonna use this Pacific pond. As you can see, get a good shot at that pond. Nice and thick looking. We've been catching them on these. You can debate on whether it's called a fluke or just a worm. I call it just a worm, straight worm. This is called wacky style. The way you hook it, straight to the middle, take the long end, hook it back through the long end. Just like that.
Yep, simple.
So it blows like that, so like the bass think that it's like a messed up worm, and they're like, oh, free bait, you know? For my pole, step 1, like I told you before, was take care of your rod. This Pacific setup cost about $200 without string and hook and weight and worm.
Wacky worm.
Now when you get, see, his is a open face, so his is different. This is a bait caster.
Yeah.
And
mine's
nobody
better.
likes to use these because they backlash. Yeah, his is better, but
what do you mean backlash? You mean bird's nest?
It's called backlash, but bird's nest.
Oh.
In order to prevent bird's nest, you gotta know what you do.
Yeah.
Set your ratio thing here all the way to max, and this dial over here, I'm not sure what that does, but it basically, as you tighten it, it tightens the real part as it goes down, so it can't free spin as much. As you tighten it, it won't turn, As you loosen it, it'll free spin. So here's what you want to do is you want to have your rod level, click the button, and if it goes down at a steady pace and this doesn't backlash when you do it and it hits the ground, then you're good. But let me mess mine up a little bit. I just did mine super loose. So if I do this, see that? It just kind of backlashed a little bit. So you would click it and tighten it up as it goes. That did a little bit more. Down, tighten it. That still did some. Down, tighten it just a little bit. Still did some. Do it again. Perfect. So now you can cast it all you want. This is a Abu Garcia Veritas 2.0.
Garcia.
And it is it's got a spiral carbon core, which means it's lightweight basically. And in the right, when you're looking for the right pole, you want just the right amount of, like, mine's a little stiff, but right, like you want it to wiggle. Like Alex's is good. You want it to be flexible.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. If it's
So
stiff, then it's gonna break.
Yeah, the rod can break.
My reel is a Abu Garcia Black Magic. Yeah, Abu Garcia Black Magic reel. It was about $150, I believe.
Oh.
But that's, no one cares about that part. We're gonna fish now,
Yep.
and I'll give you the rules as I think about it. The guide.
Okay.
Cut. My second pole, I forgot to show y'all this one. If you have two poles, don't put the same bait on each one
Because that's a bit pointless.
It's a bit pointless. So like if you bring one pole and you're not catching on that, that's just wasting time switching your bait. So I put this one on. This is a spinner bait. It's a pretty large one too. And for these, don't put a weight on them. You don't need a weight. They're heavy enough. Now, do you have to set the thing like I showed you in the other video? Yes, definitely on these because they're heavier. As soon as they hit the water, your reel is just going to start spinning. And if you don't tighten it up good enough, it will backlash and mess. So, be sure you, for me, always bring a second pole. Always bring a second pole. What was rule number 2, I believe?
Oh no, I don't use this thing.
Don't let your friends use your rod. This is why.
It's not as bad as it was.
It's not as bad as it was. He's gotten it pretty much clean, but he just casted it and turns around towards me. And we've got some fish in there. Are they gonna die in there? They're already dead. Anyway, if you want to like strike us for fish brutality, please go right ahead. If you think anything here we're doing is wrong, back away from the video slowly. Hit that like button and leave. It's beautiful out here, for sure. It's nice and peaceful. The sun just came out from behind that cloud. We're definitely gonna have a tan tomorrow. I'm gonna continue with some more rules, I guess, because I mean the video is titled
Don't do that.
Don't do that. What the heck? Did you just do that? Look at this. You just set it straight down?
Yeah.
He does not know how to use a bait caster rod.
They suck.
They don't suck.
They're horrible.
Only if you don't know how to use one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. There's a skill to it. If you don't believe me, just go try it and see what happens. If you're in the deep, it doesn't count. You know, you gotta have like obstacles to snag on. Next rule, don't sit down and fish. I've already broken that rule today. And
Lost fish.
I believe so has Alex. But yeah, lost fish. It's because you don't want to sit down while you're fishing because you don't have enough like leverage on the pole to like, you know, set the hook and keep it set. Alex is struggling keeping them on standing up. But
Who are you?
okay. Rule number 4, I believe. Yeah, do that again. Rule number 4. No, keep your rod tip as close to the ground as possible. Keep it down as here. Show us. Yeah, just like that. Now, what do you do? Right? You pop it every now and then with the kind of bait we're using, with the fluke worm. You want to kind of pop every now and then so it looks like it's a real worm going through the water.
My pole's jacked up.
Oh.
I had him.
You had him. His pole is like got some bearing issues. He's got some bearing issues or something. Yeah, look, he curled it up. Rule number 5. Do the motion. Rule number 5. When you catch a fish, get it in the boat. He about just killed me.
ASAP.
Yeah, get it in the boat as quick as possible. Because if you hang it over the water and it comes off the hook, it's going in the water.
You're losing the fish. Hey, we could get B-roll.
Ooh, you're fancy. B-roll. Look at him. Hey, we can get B-roll. He's never said that in his life. Alright, do something cool.
What do you mean cool? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna leave it just like that. You're like, alright, this is B-roll. Just you like, huh? I dare you to stand on the 2 handles and paddle.
Think I can?
Yeah.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can get on both.
You got, dude, do it. Come on.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Try.
Step in and like flipping.
Try. I dare you.
Oh my gosh.
What's the worst that can happen? You can get wet.
Yeah, I don't want to get wet.
Why?
No,
Ethan, I'm editing this. I'm putting it in.
you're not editing.
Yes, I am. I dare you. Yes, you can.
It's too late.
Let me do it then.
Yeah, you do it. Very much so.
I'm scared I'm gonna fall. Hand me my phone so I can hold it above the water when we go in.
When we go in.
I don't want to get wet. I don't want to lose my pool.
Crap.
I know, right? Oh God. You're doing it.
Yes, I do.
I'm scared for my life, for my safety, dude. Can you get down?
I don't know.
You have to paddle us to land.
This is so hard.
Dude. There. No, just in case you were to fall, I've got it on slow motion and the camera. Slow motion. It would be good for views. It would be a good thumbnail. The day Alex died. We're coming up on the dirt. We're coming up on the dirt. Dang it. Oh man.
We're good.
Shoot, dude.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ready?
Awesome.
Ah!
Let me get out.
Oh. Huh? What? Why? We're hanging out the window. This is their property. It's amazing. Step like 100 is putting things up. We ended up only catching 9 fish, by the way, in like a
4 or 5 hour period.
about a 4 or 5 hour period. Which, I mean, we weren't trying that hard.
Leave it.
Subscribe.
Like and comment.
Like and comment.
Turn the bell on.
Yeah, hit the bell notification. I really want to try to find a template that has something coming up to that.
Yeah.
As we say that, like Sundays or something. Anyway, we're yeah,
We're done.
we're done. See you in the next video.